All right, there we go. Okay. Now you can hear me. Whew, my bad. Ooh, my bad, y'all. Yes, y'all. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. What happened was, I messed up my mic. I have a professional mic here, and I messed it up. It's not good. I'm gonna get, when we get to like 55 people. That's how many people I saw in the other chat or whatever. Then we will continue. It's itchy. It's itchy. It's itchy. It does. Okay, somebody said I'm clear. Okay, cool. When we get to 55 people, then we'll start. I got my cocktail right here. Let me just take a sip, child. Can y'all like this video, please? And let me delete the other one, honey, because people gonna be confused. Let me delete this other video, child, because people gonna be like, what's going on? Okay, we got 52 people in here. We got enough likes. Okay, hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I said, hey, welcome back to my channel. YouTube don't want me to be great, but I'm great anyway, okay? Y'all, thank you for tuning in to the Ready to Love Part 2 reaction video, okay? I'm gonna leave this live up. I left the other live up, so if y'all haven't watched it, then go back, you can watch it later or whatever. But anyway, y'all know on my lives, I don't have time to go through my whole spiel, okay? Let me take another sip of my cocktail, honey. And we're gonna get to it. Okay, so we started off with reunion part 2 sucked. It sucked for many reasons. It did. Like, this is my first time watching this show, so y'all recommended this show. I don't know. Y'all the one who told me to watch this, okay? I enjoyed watching it because I want to support a black TV show and everything, but it's just like this season was just, I know it was whack, okay? Anyway, so let's start off. Y'all know I'm gonna go in the order. I take notes in the order that the show goes in, right? Jay and Joy. Jay and Joy are in a situationship. Jay don't like Joy. I said this the whole time. Jay does not like Joy. Because if he did, he would have kissed her with tongue. If he did, he would have pursued her more. When Joy was talking about how much she liked Jay, he was looking down to the ground, honey. Couldn't even look her in the eyes. I really wanted to know why nephew Tommy didn't ask Jay, are you dating anybody else? Are you dating anybody else? I would have asked him, I would have said, Jay, are you dating anybody? If you were dating somebody right now, would you be dating Joy? Because Joy was answering all the questions and Jay was looking down at his fingernails. Jay for play. Leanne Wilson said Jay is for play. It's like you could tell the body language between them was not even on point. For me, honestly, it kind of never was. It's kind of like Jay has a girlfriend at home. That's kind of what it felt like. To me, it felt like Jay had a girlfriend and he was trying to, and she agreed to him being on the show, but he wasn't going to do too much. He went on there to promote himself and his business. School 55. I agree. I would have to admit that that's probably what happened. And I think Joy is trying to take the fall because she's like, oh, you know, I had something tragic happen to me. I lost my sister. I wasn't ready. No. That's not what happened, girl. I know, like, losing somebody is a perfect time for somebody else to step into your life and everything like that. You know, that's not what happened. I think Jay is not, like, genuine. And I don't understand why Nephew Tommy wasn't asking Jay those hard questions. Nephew Tommy acted like this episode, he was giving some solid advice. He was really, you know, putting the pressure down to, putting the pressure on people to answer honestly and openly. But he let Jay slide. Talk about his Tay Diggs smile. We don't give a damn about this Tay Diggs smile, honey. We trying to figure out if he got a girlfriend. Like, that Uncle Ben is annoying, child. Listen, y'all, let me tell y'all something about me, okay? Let me tell y'all something about me. I'm a comedian first. I'm here to have fun or whatever. Let me not talk about Nephew Tommy, because somebody tried to come for me and tell me I was being ageist because I said Nephew Tommy sound like a slave and he old. No, we just need a fresh host. The fresh host doesn't have to be young. I just need a freshness. You're never gonna bully me into apologizing. I never said nothing wrong. Okay, he sound like an old slave. Where's the pappy? Who the pappy? All of that. It's old school. It's old. You know, I had to Google when did the movie Life come out? It came out 20-something years ago. I'm not saying we need a young host or two hosts. Exactly, Unique Sajam. I'm just saying we need a fresh. Nephew Tommy is not fresh. He's stale. Anyway, I wanted Nephew Tommy to ask Jay if he was dating anyone else because he wasn't making eye contact with Joy at all. That's how you knew none of the couples were together, because none of them were looking at each other. None of them were making eye contact. Not once did Adriana look over at Khalfani. Not once did Jay look over at Joy. Not once did nobody look over at nobody. K Wu 10, I do agree. We need a female host. We need a woman to host. We need two hosts for this. And we need somebody different for the reunion. We need somebody who's going to ask the difficult questions like me. Let me get my manager on that. Anyway, next we have Danny. Danny was friend zoned. Jada Pinkett would be good, Cassandra. Jada Pinkett would be excellent. And we know she know Oprah. That would be a really good person to come in and do the reunion. I would love to do the reunion, period. I don't want to host the whole show now, but I'll do the reunion. Danny was one of my favorite people. Danny was one of my favorite people from the beginning of the show. I thought she was gorgeous. I thought that's what a man wants. You want somebody who's your friend first? I said this in my reaction video, I think. Martin Lawrence said, I said, you gotta be friends first. Like, don't we know that you have to be friends first? So I don't know why the guys just say y'all not attracted to her and move on, which is pretty much to me what they were saying. I don't know what about Danny wasn't attractive to the guys, but for some reason or another, she wasn't attractive to them and they eliminated her. Janie would, somebody said, K Wu T said Jada would be testing out all the men. Jada would have been sleeping with Khalfani and Edwin by the end. And Will would have been mad. Stop, y'all. Okay, let's get on to yeah, Danny was down to earth, humble, real, everything. Let's move on to Sam. Let's move on to Sam. Because a lot of people were saying, what about Sam? What about Sam? First of all, Sam's socially awkward. Okay. And let's skip him. No, we're going to talk about him. Sam is socially awkward. Okay. Let me tell y'all, I knew Sam. Sam is first generation. I don't know where his parents from, but I know they're not American. That's what I know for sure. So for Sam to be, and listen, this is just me, my own biases that I have. I hold men who are first generation. I categorize them separately because I know that they probably grew up with a parent who worked their way to get to America. My husband first gen, so his parents probably worked their asses off to get to America, and they probably put a lot of pressure on him. And what did he do? He became an artist and got 3 women pregnant. So this telling me he's going through he has some issues. He got some issues. He got some issues here, okay? He got a baby on the way. First of all, if you have a baby on the way when you come on the show, you're not single. What are we doing? He's banned from his family, Karen Joy said. Like, he's not awkward in the bedroom. He might be. He just might have some strong sperm. Yeah, Sam, to me, something ain't right. Something ain't right with him. I'm sorry. Not your parents get all the way to America and you have 3 babies and you an artist and you socially awkward and you 36 and single. Something ain't right. Y'all got to put the pieces together on that puzzle. Anyway, if you, not Karen Joy, stop. If you had somebody pregnant when you came on the show, baby, you're not single. You just not committed. You're in a relationship. You're in a situationship. You're not single. This is his 3rd baby with his 3rd baby mother. Trash. And he talked about maybe there are some things that I need to recognize about myself. You think? Like, when you get fired from your first job, okay, maybe you feel like it was your job. When you get fired from your 2nd job, maybe it's you. Not you getting fired from your 3rd job and then you finally realizing it was you. No, baby, that's you. Something is wrong with you. You ain't thinking. Now you want to try to find love. Child, be with one of your baby mamas. Be with one of your baby mamas, like I told Raymond. Don't nobody new want you. Period. I should turn that into a song. Don't nobody new want you. Don't nobody new want you. Be with one of your baby mamas. Please, be with one of your baby mamas. Don't nobody want that. Nobody wants that. I wrote down, you dumb. Period. He dumb. And I finally agreed with Nephew Tommy. Nephew Tommy said, listen, you got to figure this out because now you got to be 3 daddies in 3 different separate places. Ain't enough for you to go around. Alla said, I don't even watch the show and I'm here. So, like, there's not enough of you to go around. There's not. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. Like, Sam... Yeah, Sam may be awkward, but he getting the draws. Baby, he tall and handsome. Okay? Like, he tall and handsome. That's all you got to do. Once Sam tell a woman that don't have a lot of sense that he paint and he tall and handsome, honey, that's all he probably got to do. And he probably don't even have to do much talking after that. Oh, like, smart women... know to stay away from him. Once he says, I have 3 kids. Oh, okay. Well, let me stay away from you, honey. Because you fertile. Stay away from these fertile men. Anyway. I thought it was funny. The flashback that showed where Simone asked Raymond, were you out here hoeing too? And he say, I was. were you out here hoeing too? And he admitted it. Let's see here. Shea said that Raymond has a matureness about him. Shea, he's 70 years old. Of course he has a matureness, honey. He's 70. If you 70 and immature, you have a problem here. Shea, why would you want to be with somebody who is 52 years old, don't want to commit, don't believe in marriage, no emotional intelligence, missing a tooth on the side, short, with 6 or 7 kids? Did I say that? List it again. He's short, okay? He's missing a tooth on the side. He got 7 kids, 5 baby mamas. He don't believe in marriage. He don't believe in paperwork. Why do we need white man's paperwork? Baby, no. Then he said, he had the nerve to say, Shea drunk, she can't focus. Karen, you cracking me up. Shea had the nerve to say, or Raymond had the nerve to say, I'm sorry, after 10 years, we married. Listen to the sentence structure on that. He said, after 10 years, we are married, which means he plans on being with you for that long, at least, without giving you a real commitment. Baby, trash. 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 Bring the dumpster out. Like my Latina girl say, basura. Basura. Trash. No. Child, not Shea being desperate, y'all. Listen. Oh my gosh. Shea said that her and Edwin, or no, Shea said that her and Raymond are dating, which is ridiculous. But I actually saw on Instagram, and I don't follow any of these people on Instagram, except for Winter, I think. I think I follow Winter because she followed me, whatever. I like Winter. But I don't follow Edwin or Shea or any of them people. Why did I see that Shea and Edwin are actually dating? They made it official the other day. I just happened to see them in a picture and I clicked on it and it said that they were an item. Now, you know what? To me, I think that if Edwin, the way that Shea acted on the show, and the fact that Shea was willing to date Raymond, showed me that she don't have a lot of good sense. So I don't know why Edwin would date her. Yes, Shea and Edwin. Yes. And they probably, and then be ready to date a man who has 7 kids with 5 baby mamas. Right. Yeah, Janae, Shea didn't even want to hear him talk. Shea didn't even want to hear him talk about police brutality in the pool. Period. So that don't even make no sense to me. But they are both chefs, so maybe they connected on that. Is Edwin in therapy or not? That's what I'm saying, Felicia. Felicia 424. Edwin can do better than that. In my opinion. Edwin can do better than that. Oh, they're not dating? Okay, so Bria Watts said Shea and Edwin are dating. They're doing something chef related. Okay, that makes sense. Let me know, honey, because they said they made it official, but they didn't say what. I thought they was dating. Anyway, Chris. Do y'all think Chris handsome? I can't, hold on. Before we move on to Chris, y'all, I love doing my Edwin impressions, okay? I do. Because y'all know Edwin, I really respect Edwin. I do, but Edwin, he'd be like, listen, I'm going to take you out. We're going to go out and have a nice dinner. We're going to go out and have a nice dinner. I'm going to cook you a nice wine. I'm going to do a nice white wine. And we're going to go out and I'm going to dance and romance you. Then I'm going to rub your body down with oils. Nice hot oils. A melted candle and see how you like it. Child. I can't deal with Deacon Edwin. Hand me that. I can imagine Edwin in the kitchen, honey. I would never hire him to be a chef. Hand me that salmon over there. Salmon? He looked like he say salmon to me. I don't know why. Edwin looked like he say, Edwin gives me Charlie Wilson. Charlie Wilson if he was a pastor, honey. Let me take a sip, cause Sienna Edwin enunciates. Edwin. Child, his daddy must have been a preacher. Anyway, let's move on to Tasha. Thank you, Tasha. So let's move on to Chris. Y'all, a couple of y'all said y'all did not think that Chris was handsome. Which is kind of shocking to me because I don't think he's a bad looking guy. I think he's handsome. His personality and his point of view is trash. But I do think that Chris is a handsome guy. You know, I think how Chris get invested so quick. Y'all don't think Chris handsome? That's crazy to me. I think he's a handsome guy. I don't know how tall he is. See, Mimi said Chris fine. His features are beautiful. They are. He's too girly. No, I think he's too passive. He's too passive. No. He needs to, I don't know what he needs to do. Listen, let me stick to my notes. The first thing is, I wrote down is, why does everyone else get to weigh in on Chris and Naya, but nobody weighed in on Joy and Jay? Nobody weighed in on Khalfani and Adriana? When Nephew Tommy said, what do you think about Chris and Naya? What do you think about Chris and Naya? What do you think about, well, damn, we could have went around the room and asked what everybody thought about everybody else. Why we didn't do that for everybody? I want to know what everybody thought about everybody else, because y'all was there. We wasn't. Why are we going around the room asking about Chris and Naya? Y'all didn't do that for nobody else. Karen, I'm not about to play with you and talk about Chris lips, okay? I'm not about to play with you. I think Chris is a handsome guy. He's a handsome guy. He's a handsome guy, okay? Chris, listen, let's jump down to what Chris said about the fact that he is not looking to date anybody. He waiting for somebody to find him. Baby, no, ill. No, ill. You waiting on somebody to find you? And Naya got him together. Okay? Naya said, him who seeketh. Child, baby, nobody's going to find you, Chris. You're not the prize. We find the prize, honey. You're not the prize, Chris. I don't know what you are talking about. Gross. I don't like that. I do not like that. Ugh. That's what makes Chris unattractive. He's too passive. His attitude. Naya was right. She got him together quick. She said, him who seeketh. I thought Edwin was going to jump in and say, absolutely. Him who seeketh a wife. Get him together, y'all, because that's ridiculous. No. Listen. Why did Naya say Naya didn't need to step in, said Joy? Why did Naya say that she's open to dating Edwin and Chris? No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not open to dating Edwin and Chris. You know why? You said both of them, you didn't like neither one of them. Both of them went up to your standards. Now you back on the show after you done ran home to your boyfriend and all of that, and now you ready to date either one of them. I thought neither one of them was up to your standards. How are you ready to date either one of them when you dissed them going off the show in the interviews, and now you back ready to date either one of them? That don't make sense. That's stupid. That's stupid. But But you know what? I don't blame Naya for saying I'm open because I'm not in a relationship. And until I'm in a relationship, I'm still dating. I'm dating. Dating means I'm dating more than one person. I appreciate that. That's right, because men get to do that. But when a woman says that, everybody's like, no, men do that all the time. But not you saying that you open to dating Chris after you said that you was just following his lead and you're not into him. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I think Naya and Denise are two situations of women who are single, looking for love, and not finding success, and not willing to look at them own selves, because it can't possibly be them. They just out here blaming it on men. No, baby, it's you. It's you. You're beautiful. You're smart. You guys have good careers. You're in shape. You keep yourselves together. Beautiful smile. It's you. You nuts. Like a trail mix, honey. No self-awareness. You need therapy. There's a lot of pain in Naya and Denise. There's just pain, a lot of pain body running up and through y'all and coming out of your pores. That's what's wrong with y'all. You got a lot of pain. You need to heal. Okay? Period. Peanuts. Why when they showed that clip of Naya, I was like, did Naya walk all the way home? Where was she going? She walked off into the night like she was going to walk home. Let her walk home then. Hell. Oh my gosh. Listen. I said that if Edwin was dating Naya, that's charity. I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. Edwin said he went on a few dates with her. Charity work. Oops. Sorry. Oops. Charity work. Because he shouldn't have even entertained her the way she acted. No. Then she had the nerve to say she didn't like him. Please. Then at the reunion, she liked him. Keep him busy, K-Woo. Exactly. No. LL said that Naya wants to be taken care of. Not only, to me, it's not even the fact that she wants to be taken care of. Community service, Felicia. It's more than that. It's like she wants to be taken care of. She can never be wrong. She's been hurt too many times. She has no self-awareness, no emotional intelligence. It's just too many things happening here. She want a baby so bad. She want everything that she want, but she don't care about nothing nobody else want. That's Naya's problem. She will strike me as the type of person who will get stabbed and want everybody to call the ambulance, patch up my wounds, but she will stab somebody else and walk off and be like, you don't need help. That's the type of person she is. I'm telling you. I don't like that. Nasty. Nasty, dirty, stinky. We don't like that. Nope. He who seeketh, honey. I think Naya need to seeketh some therapy. Joy and Naya are good friends. Listen, y'all is not gonna make me sit here and believe that Joya is. People were saying Joy is a mean girl. Well, I said if Joy is a mean girl, honey, what am I? Joy ain't said nothing wrong, you guys. Okay, because if I was on the show, I would literally be going in. I would have been like, well, baby, your armpits was musty that day. I didn't want to say nothing. But you was musty, and you got mad at me because you was musty, and I said you was musty. Oops. Sorry. Listen, to me, Joy is not a mean girl. Yeah, Naya just has low self-esteem, and Denise has a lot of pain. So, K. Wu said, mean girls judge in silence. Honey, I judge in silence as well. In real life, you know, this is entertainment, but in real life, I'll be like, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm making a lot of sound effects. I say, was you? Okay. Anyway, y'all, for anybody who thinks I might be a mean girl, I want to first start off off with an apology on behalf of y'all. If y'all think I might be a mean girl, I want to first start off with an apology on behalf of y'all. Okay, first and foremost, that's Denise. Denise said, I want to apologize on behalf of Adriana. Baby, this ain't got nothing to do with Adriana. This is you. Come through with the Denise apology. That's how I'm apologizing from now on. To the person that said I was the ageist, listen, I didn't mean no harm. I want to apologize on behalf of y'all. Because, baby, that's one thing I'm not. And I worked in human resources. How you gonna tell me I'm discriminated against age? Honey, I used to tell people they discriminated against people because they age. Honey, I know exactly what that is. Child, anyway, let me move on. Denise said, if that offended you, Denise said, listen, Rasheed, since everybody want me to apologize, if that offended you, then I apologize. But at the end of the day, I can't apologize. Baby, what is you apologizing? Is you is or is you ain't? Listen, if that offended you, I apologize. But at the end of the day, I can't apologize. Listen, if you guys start off with an apology that says if that's not an apology. You already know that offended him. He already made it very clear that he was offended. And I'm glad Rasheed said you'd never apologize. You still didn't apologize. That wasn't an apology. Shout out to Rasheed, you guys. Peanut was the best catch on this show. We're going to get back to that. Actually, let's get to it now. When they asked Peanut, what you doing after this? He said, working on my 2 businesses and my other most important business, my son. Peanut wife need to go ahead and get back with him, honey. Baby, come pick up your kibbles and bits, because whatever happened, I'm sure y'all can work it out. Whatever happened, honey. We need to find Peanut wife and say, listen, baby. I know y'all got differences, but go ahead and work it out, honey, because oh my gosh. Audra said Peanut need to deal with that allergy. Listen, I'm sure Peanut is dealing with that, okay? Lord Jesus. Listen, I want to apologize. On the first live review that I did, I said that Peanut his bumps had bumps. And I just want to apologize on behalf of y'all for saying that. Because that wasn't right. Okay? That was not right. I want to apologize on behalf of y'all. So, if that offended you, I apologize. If you was hurt by that, my bad. Anyway, let's move on to Adriana. First of all, we were talking about allergic reactions are serious. I have allergies myself. I said on the first review that if you go watch my skincare routine video, I showed my allergies. Honey, I've had allergies. I woke up with my lips swollen and everything else. Okay, the short story of that is black women need to get off of birth control. Okay, because that all happened when I got off of birth control. But that's a whole nother story. I need to do a YouTube video about that. Anyway, listen, we have to be able to laugh through it. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, you guys. He ain't dying. He just had a little skin. That's what do we call that? Superficial stuff. You know, it's fine. Rasheed is still the best catch on the show, though. Listen, Adriana wanted all of the smoke because while we were talking about Denise, while Denise was trying to make her apology for Rasheed and what she said about him being a narcissist, Adriana jumped in and said, and you were never right to me either. First of all, we trying to hear her apologize to Peanut. We don't care about what you have to say right now. We're going to get to you. You treated me so bad. First of all, Adriana, if you cannot see that she was jealous because you had a connection with Khalfani, and that's the only reason she treated you that way. If you can't see that, you're dense. If Winter had a connection with Khalfani, she would have treated Winter that way. If Joy had a connection without Khalfani, she would have treated Joy that way. It has nothing to do with you and you personally. It's because you had a connection with Khalfani. That's it. Why can't you see that and understand that? Then she's talking about, I'm sticking up for myself. There's a difference between, being nice and sweet and standing up for myself. You don't have to stand up for yourself. She was jealous. There's nothing to stand up for yourself about. She didn't even come for your character or anything. She just didn't like you because you had a connection with Khalfani. What is so difficult to understand about that? Now, Rasheed didn't even get his true apology because you jumped in, baby, with your long ponytail, your horse ponytail. And then you started talking about how you deserve like Tank, honey, baby. I deserve. Baby, this is not about you. Let Rasheed have his moment. Let Rasheed get this off of his chest, honey. He trying to repair his reputation. You come in here talk about what you deserve. With you and your ponytail. And you know what? I wrote down, why did it look like Adriana's hairstylist quit on her or canceled on her before the reunion? Why she look like she did that ponytail herself? I feel sorry for that poor horse, Elaine said. Y'all, make sure y'all like this video, please. Because why did Adriana do her own hair? I know a good hairstylist in Houston, Crowned by King Lo on Instagram. She didn't make this wig. This wig is from the Asians, but child, she make some of my other wigs. She do a good job. I could have called Lo. Baby, if you needed a wig, Crowned by King Lo would have hooked you up quick. That's my friend. She in Houston. If you need a little sew-in or whatever you needed, honey. It bothered me because the ponytail was jet black. Kiki, she looked beautiful. Adriana's a beautiful girl. The hair was not right. Okay? The hair was not right. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. Anyway, why did Denise say, she's from Acres Home? That's not how we would have did it in Acres Home. Baby, Denise, you too old for this. Why are you? Is this a hood you're trying to bring up? And her hair was one. Her real hair was 1B. Her ponytail was a jet black 1. She should have dyed her real hair jet black, or she should have done something else. Joy's hair was real. We found out Joy's hair was real, you guys. That's her real hair. Lyrics mom said, I need that Asian wig. This is a headband wig, honey. I call this, my friends know I call this my wig pajamas. I just put this right on. Boop, boop. Period. Like, I don't care if, I don't care. Listen, let me make it very clear. I do not care that Adriana had a weave. I do not care about that. I did not like the ponytail. It was ugly. Me and Adriana, when you have a head, honey, I have a head. Can y'all hear my head? I have a head. When you have a head, honey, you do not wear a slick back ponytail like that. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you guys. It's coming from a big head girl. When you have a 5 head, honey, you do not part your hair to the side and slick it down like that. You don't. It's not cute. And if you are going to have a ponytail, you have a big ponytail, a big fluffy one that gives you some something at the end of your head, honey. You don't have a slick down ponytail when you got a head. So let me be clear, you guys. It's not about the fact that she had a weave. The ponytail was the wrong color. Exactly. It wasn't a cute style. Okay? It was not a cute style. No shame against Adriana. She's a beautiful girl. I said that multiple times, honey. But when you got a head, honey, you do not slick your hair down like that. And somebody should have told her. Mama should have told her. Because my mama would have been, you got that. When I was born, honey, my mama said she could have set my bottle on my head, honey, because that's how my head is. My daddy got the same head. You can set your little cocktail on it, honey. You don't slick your hair back with that. Why can't... That's not even being mean. That's just the reality of having a big head. If you got a little forehead, one of them foreheads that come down like this, I don't even want to hear your comment because you don't understand the struggle of a big head girl. Period. There's nothing mean about that. And I think I said this on the beginning. No, I did not like Denise's hair color. It was ugly. I did not like Denise's hair color. Okay? And yeah, that was Joy's real head. Not real head, honey. That was Joy's real hair. Not somebody saying I'm jealous. Baby, I don't know why I would be jealous, okay? I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous, baby. I'm gorgeous. I'm smart. I got a man. My daddy and my mama love me. Skin popping. Wig on. Good, honey. I don't know why I would need to be jealous. This is just a big head girl advice. A lot of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Oh my God. Y'all don't look, turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor. A lot of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Listen, Joy said she's from Acres Home. Baby, are we shouting out our hoods or what? Are we shouting out our hoods or what does your hometown have to do with any of this? We're too old for this. Well, back in my hood, that ain't how it would have went down. So what? You haven't been in your hood in 35 years. You don't even know what would have gone down in your hood now because you haven't lived there in so long. This is dumb. This is stupid. That in my hood, that's dumb. That's a whole statement is dumb. We don't care about what y'all would have did in Acres Home. Baby, I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I don't even know where that is. I can see if she said in 5th Ward, in 3rd Ward, honey. That ain't how we do it in, in Oak Cliff, honey. That ain't how we do it in South Dallas, baby. But Acres Home? That don't even sound like nothing I even would care about how y'all do nothing there. To be honest, I don't care how y'all do stuff there. Anyway, At the end of the day, I wrote down Adriana's just too immature, honey. Adriana's just too immature to get it. Grown men are not about to run you down to the ground. That's a young man's game. Grown men come to you. They let you know that they're interested in you, especially somebody as mature and, as mature as Rasheed and ready to be in a relationship as Rasheed. Grown men will not chase you down and run you down, honey, and then wait on you to make a decision about whether you're interested in them or muscle man. They're just not. And you didn't even look like you liked him at the end of the day anyway. So, yeah, I just don't think not Denise. I don't think Adriana liked Rasheed. I just don't think she liked him. We saw that throughout the whole show. We saw how she pulled away. And Rasheed probably started to pull away because he is very observant. And he said when she would talk about Khalfani, she would get giddy. And when she talked about him, she didn't feel that way. So that's why he started to pull away from you, girl. You know? So at the end of the day, Adriana's just too immature. And Nephew Tommy wanted to call her out on being immature, didn't he? He was like, you're immature. You need to check yourself. So he didn't really exactly say what she needed to check herself on, but he let her know, you need to check yourself on that. Yeah. Rasheed said we are different in different ages and different stages, and I agree with him. I do agree that if Adriana would have picked Rasheed, he would not be saying that, which is true. But she didn't pick him. And that's the reality. They're at different ages and different stages. So it doesn't matter if you would have picked him or whatever the case is. You didn't pick him, and now he's saying you guys are at different stages in your life, and it's true because you're immature and he's not. I wish Rasheed left on his own. Well, I do wish Rasheed would have left on his own as well. I wish he would have ditched her. They wouldn't have lasted if she picked him. Correct, Joy, because they are at different ages and different stages. So she's not ready. She's not ready to love. Denise said at the end of the episode, Denise said, I'm secure with myself. I would never be jealous. Lies. You were jealous. And it's not like, I think that when we think about jealousy, it's not like somebody in the live trying to accuse me if I'm being jealous of Adriana. It's not the same. I think she was just jealous, not necessarily of Adriana. You know, I think she was just jealous of anybody who was getting Rasheed's attention. And she was jealous in the fact that she really wanted Rasheed. And she was lusting after Rasheed because, I mean, Rasheed's a handsome guy. I think Rasheed has a pretty okay personality, but there's nothing just so sparkling about him that just makes you just want to leave the one you went and start a new relationship with you. Rasheed's a great, he's cute, he's nice, you know, he's muscular. You were lusting, you know. But yeah, I don't necessarily think that Denise was jealous of Adriana. I think she was jealous of that thing that they had, you know. Denise is a narcissist, Audra. I believe Denise is a narcissist, yes. She can't apologize. She can't see when she's wrong. She just, Khalfani explained it perfectly. He said she cannot see outside of herself. Her perception is off. She can't see outside of herself. And I agree with that. Jamie Rogers, is she a liar or just delusional? I think she is both. I think Denise is a delusional liar. Yeah, because she lies to herself. She knows what she said. She's a delusional liar. She's delusional. Her perception and reality is all out of whack. She lied to herself. She'll lie to you, honey. She needs therapy. The thing about Denise, you guys, though, is she's so gorgeous to me. And I know she just has I know she has a really great personality when she's being good to people. She's just, you can just tell she has so much pain. So much pain. It actually makes me very sad. She's probably the only person on the show I feel sorry for. Because she has a lot of pain. You can just tell. It's terrible, you know? So yeah. That's sad. Let me take another cocktail, honey. Let me take another sip because, whew. Well, she said she was kidnapped. Listen, Denise probably has way more pain than any of us than she would ever even express on that show. You know, not just about her being kidnapped or her being in a bad relationship. To be honest, Denise is what, 40? She's a chocolate-skinned black woman in America, 40 years old, grew up in the South. There's probably way more pain than her just being kidnapped. Think about all of these elements, you know, that she's had to go through in her life, honey. It's more than that. That's why I feel sorry for Denise. Not, you know, that's why I feel sorry for her. So, you know, we don't know if she was kidnapped or not, y'all. We don't know. Did anybody peep a lot of traumas? Exactly. Unique Sajam. Exactly. But yeah, you right. Somebody said, I hope that wasn't a made up story, Mimi. You're right, because Denise do be lying. She could be watching this live right now and say, honey, I would never kidnap. You know, she be rocking back and forth probably when she say it too. Anyway, did anybody peep Winter's face? Yes. Munira, this cast was traumatic. A lot of pain in this cast. Child. Whew, this should have been ready for therapy, honey, not ready to love. This should have been ready to release. I think Edwin should host the next Ready to Release reunion. I think we should have a Ready to Release episode so that we could all release our pain. Because we all have a lot of pain body, honey. If you don't know what a pain body is, baby, look it up. Y'all, anyway, y'all know, I was talking about Winter's face. Winter's face was me. Every time they showed Winter's face, honey, she was like this. Winter was me, honey. I was like, if nephew Tommy, do nephew Tommy have cameras in front of him? Because I would have looked over and said, Winter, you got something to say, honey? Because your face is looking like you got something to say. What you got to say, Winter? Baby, let us know. What did you peep? Like, does Winter only own bodycon dresses? Hold on now. No, Winter's not a minister. I must have had a tongue twist there. But anyway, Winter, I did not like her wardrobe on the show, but I did like her blue dress. Well, did y'all like her blue dress? I thought that was cute. Yeah, I want to see Denise on Meet with Ayanla too. Even though Dr. Ayanla is toxic herself, honey. How Dr. Ayanla gonna tell everybody else what they need to do to fix their life, but she was in a committed relationship for 10, 15, 20 years, honey, and decided to break it off. Baby, girl, did y'all see that Ayanla? I don't even think she a doctor. Why are we calling her Dr. Ayanla? Is she a doctor? We need to call her Miss Ayanla. Child, let me get back to Ready to Love, because anyways, and at the end of the episode, Winter's a minister? I didn't know that. Well, anyway. Listen, Khalfani got back with his ex. Khalfani lying. I don't even know why Khalfani was on the show. Khalfani talk about he got home and a note was on his door. Baby, not with all this rain and everything in Houston. A note was on your door? What she put the note on there with? Gorilla Glue? Who the hell putting a note on people's door? You lying. Why are you lying, Khalfani? I got home and a note was on my door. You shut your ass up, Khalfani. What no note on your door, honey? There's too many means of communication for you to be up here lying like this. Talk about a note was on your door, honey. Not in your mailbox, not an email, not a text, not underneath the door. A note was on your door like an eviction notice. Child, get the hell out of here, Khalfani. You your lying ass. Why was Khalfani lying like this? A note was on your door. Okay. Child. Right. She didn't have Khalfani number. Khalfani always sound like he whispering. Child. And you know what? I would have understood if Khalfani said, "Oh, it was my youngest child's mother," or it was like the mother of my children. We decided to rekindle. It was another woman who has a good relationship with your kids. Oh my gosh. Anyway, just say you didn't want to be with Adriana and keep it moving. Just say you didn't want to be with her and keep it moving. Period. I thought the note was from Anthony. Stop. Why? And the thing about it is why we didn't hear from Anthony at all this episode. Anthony was a finalist on the show, and we heard nothing from him. Not even what he was up to at the end. Nephew Tommy didn't even ask Anthony, "What about you, Anthony?" Child. Not Houston, men ain't it. Winter's a former minister? Okay. Y'all know anybody can be a minister, right? Listen, being a former minister to me don't mean nothing because ministers are just human. You know, Listen, I wanted some final thoughts from Winter and Anthony. That's what I wanted. And at the end of the episode, Simone said that I'm doing a lot better. I've learned how to date better. I'm a better girlfriend now than I ever would have been if I just had not gone on the show. I learned a lot about myself. And I'm doing really good. I'm still single. Simone, be quiet. Be quiet, Simone. You ain't learned nothing because you just showed your ass in the first part of the reunion. I'm learning a lot about myself. I'm a better girlfriend now. I'm just such a better person. Please believe me. Please believe me. I'm a better person now. I've changed, everybody. I've learned my lesson. No, don't take me. Don't take me. It was like they was pulling her out to go to therapy, honey. Simone, we know you ain't learned nothing, girl. Be quiet. We know you ain't learned nothing. Shut up. Oh my God. Is that the white sorority girl energy? Just dramatic. Right, Audra and Felicia. Just dramatic. Giving hugs and tears. Exactly. Can I have a hug? No, I would have said no. Stay over there. No, stay over there. Stay. Don't get up. Don't get up. Please do not. What's on my hand? Pen? Do not get up. Please. Please. Like, I just don't understand that. Why she lie like that? Everybody's like, oh, you know, I'm dating. Oh, I'm just focusing on myself. Oh, I'm focusing on my businesses. Oh, you know, I'm just focusing on my kids. I'm just trying to. I'm a better woman. And listen, if you're watching this, I just want to let you know, I'm a good woman. I've changed. I know I was petty on the show. I know I was, but not anymore. I've changed. Please. Oh my God. So what did Elaine say? Anthony has bloodshot eyes. Was he smoking something? Elaine, stay out of Anthony business. Not Simone nearly headbutt Winter. I'm done. A true Southern belle. Child, that's Southern fakeness. Trust me, I'm from the South. I know a fake, baby. Child. At the end of the day, Brian is dating Alex. That's charity. Charity work. Alex deserves better than that. And why did I have to block somebody? Because I said on my last review that I do not like it when grown men wear red button-up shirts. Somebody said, I had to block somebody because they said, sometimes you sound so stupid. No, baby, I'm letting you know what class is. I'm sorry that your husband wore a red button-up to your wedding. You're giving me very personal energy right now, okay? Just say that your husband wore a red button-up shirt in your engagement photos and be quiet and leave me alone. Do not come for me. Red button-up shirts are tacky. Your husband wore one and at your wedding day, that's not my problem. They're tacky. They are ugly. Yes, it's giving me casino. See, Graham? It's giving me prom. It's giving me homecoming. It's giving me no class. It's giving me it's giving me first day out. It's giving me gang member at his grandmama's wedding. It's giving me gang member at a funeral attire, okay? So let's just stop it. You're giving me Las Vegas, exactly. I don't know why I have to explain this. It's ugly. Country bumpkin attire. He should have, was it Brian or who was it, child? I don't know these people's names. When he walked in there with that red button up, a vest, and those tennis shoes, and saw what the other men was wearing, he should have been embarrassed, because that's embarrassing. So I hope I explained that well. Okay, it's giving me trailer park. It's giving me Steve from Jerry Springer. That's what Steve wore when he was tackling people who got rowdy. Red button-ups and vests. Anyway, Shea is dating Granddaddy. Charity work. In fact, I don't know why Edwin and Alex won't get together. It's David. Sorry, not Brian. It's David. I don't know why Alex and Granddaddy won't get together. They'll make a better match. Granddaddy is Edwin. The show ended on Edwin dating Naya. Charity work. Oh, wait. Oh, Shea dating Edwin. Sorry, I don't know why I wrote down Edwin and Naya. Oh no, Shea was dating, my bad. Shea was dating, I wrote down Granddaddy. Why do I have the hiccups? I promise I'm not drunk. Granddaddy is a dude with 7 kids. Edwin and Naya are dating. Charity work. I know how to cure my hiccups. Hold on. I gotta drink some water. Hold on. Child. Now y'all gonna say I was drunk, child. Did you see Jazmyn on the live? Jazmyn was drunk on the live. No, I'm really like this. Anyway, Shea was dating Raymond, Granddaddy Raymond. Sorry. That's not charity work. They belong together. Edwin was dating Naya. That's charity work. Charity work. I don't know why Edwin and Alex won't just be together. Jay and Joy were not an item. Joy deserves better. Period. Joy deserves better. Not drunk like Keisha on the verses. I didn't watch that verses, but I heard Keisha was winding it. Anyway, those are all my notes. I scratched everything out here. Ready to Love was fun. Anything else? Any other comments, you guys? Any other comments? Damn, you drunk like Virginia off Married at First Sight. Stop. Y'all always be calling me drunk. I'm really just nuts. I promise you guys. I didn't drink anything during the show. This was the only cocktail I had because I don't want to be drunk before I get on here. You know, I wouldn't have been able to fix my thing or whatever. Ready for The Bachelor? I hate Jay. I don't have any feelings about any of these folks. I like Winter though, because Winter's really cool, and I liked her on the show. I like Edwin. I like Peanut. You know, so thank you, Charlinda. Jay seems sleazy. Yes. Joy's mother wasn't digging Jay. Alex and Rasheed would be better. Alex and Peanut would make a good couple. Why y'all call him Peanut? Vanessa, because he looks like a peanut. I've been calling him Peanut on my channel forever. He looks like a peanut. A planter's peanut, honey. With the little top hat and the glasses and everything. He looks like a peanut. Marie, thank you for subscribing. Listen, y'all, like this video. If you here, honey, and you haven't subscribed to my channel, honey, you giving me Denise vibes, okay? Okay, because it's not me, honey, it's you. Okay, so go ahead and subscribe to my channel, honey. Because if you here all this time, you here watching me on the live and you not subscribed, at this point, you just a hater at this point. Go ahead. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When white women see another white woman's YouTube channel, they be subscribing so quick. They be subscribing so quick, they can't even blink. They like, oh my God, it's Katie. They subscribe so quick. Why y'all holding back y'all subscriptions like I'm asking you for $1? All 335 of y'all better be subscribed to my channel, honey. Maya said, I want to apologize on behalf of everyone that ain't subscribed to you, but watching this live, period. Felicia, right. You know, support black women over here. All I'm asking for is a view, honey. This don't cost you nothing. Oh, y'all. So listen, I appreciate you. He don't believe in condoms. Y'all too much for me. Thank you, School 55 for subscribing. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel. Listen, if you're not following me on Instagram and TikTok, if you have those platforms, you're missing out on a lot of laughs, okay? There are probably some people here who don't even watch the show from there. And if you are, I appreciate you. Thank you, Audra. I appreciate you so much. Listen, I'm just a black girl who quit her job to do comedy, trying to build my own shit. Okay, so I appreciate everybody who is subscribing and supporting me. Listen, that's the end of this live. I'm not gonna edit any of this, honey, because babe, I don't have time for that. And y'all know I'm just barely learning how to work YouTube. K Woo asks, where are the stand-up videos? There are. Listen, if you don't know this, I have a 12-minute set on Amazon Prime on a show called Laugh After Dark. I did that right when I first moved to LA. So go watch that set. I do feel like my comedy has grown a lot since then. But if you want to see a little bit about if you want to know a little bit about my comedy and style and everything like that, go to Amazon Prime and watch Laugh After Dark. I'm on episode 5. A lot of people don't know that. There are some other clips on my YouTube channel, you know? But the next time you guys see me do stand-up, you're going to see me on like a special or something that I put out, or on Netflix or on HBO or something like that. You know, the one thing I'll say before I end the live is stand-up comedy takes time. It takes time to curate those jokes. And at this point in my career, I just can't give that stuff away for free. But I do, you know, you see comedy on my Instagram, on my TikTok. I do this thing on Instagram too called Jokes That Don't Work. Maybe I'll do a couple this weekend and put them out. But as for polished stand-up material, I'm gonna have to see some coin. But thank you so much, Marie Flippin. I appreciate you. And thank y'all so much for watching this live. Bye. Lori L, shout out to being here before I'm famous, honey. Period.